I'm going to be completely honest with you right now. I don't usually get this worked up during readings. I've been doing this for a long time. I've seen a lot of energy. I've encountered a lot of spirits. I've read for a lot of people. But this one, Virgo, this one got under my skin. This one made me angry. And I need you to understand why. Because we're about to talk about your ex, that person, the one who did things to you that you still haven't fully processed, the one who left marks on your heart that you're still trying to heal, the one who made you question yourself, question your worth, question everything you thought you knew about love. And as I tuned into their energy, as I felt what they've been carrying, what they've been doing, what they've been thinking, I got mad. I got really mad. Not at you, never at you, but at them. Because what I'm seeing is ugly, it's manipulative, it's dark. And Virgo, you deserve to know the truth about what's really going on with this person. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to lay it all out, and I'm not going to sugarcoat any of it. Before we go any further, I need you to do something with me. I need you to ground yourself. I need you to be present. I need you to be ready to hear some things that might be uncomfortable. Because this reading is going to expose things. It's going to shine a light in some dark corners. And if you're feeling this, if there's a fire in your chest or a sense of determination that you can't quite explain, if you know deep down that this message is for you, hit that like button. Subscribe to this channel because this is where the truth lives, and you're going to need to hear more of it. And drop a comment, just one word, exposed. That's your declaration. That's you telling the universe that you're ready to see this person for who they really are, that you're ready to release the illusion, that you're ready to move forward with clarity. Don't skip this. Don't scroll past. This is your moment. Seal it. All right, let me get into this. And I need you to really listen because what I'm about to share is going to validate so much of what you've been feeling, sensing, suspecting. I've been sitting with this energy for a while now, trying to make sense of it, trying to find the right words to describe what I'm seeing. And I'm just going to say it straight. This person, your ex, the one who hurt you, the one who left you feeling broken and confused, they are not who you thought they were. And I don't think they've ever been who you thought they were. I'm seeing a level of deception, of manipulation, of calculated cruelty that is honestly shocking. And I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying this to free you. Because the truth, even when it's ugly, is always better than the lie. I'm going to describe the energy I'm picking up from this person. And Virgo, I need you to be honest with yourself. I need you to really feel into whether this resonates, because if it does, it's confirmation. It's the universe telling you that you were right all along. That the doubts you had, the nagging feeling that something was off, the sense that you were being played, it was all real. You weren't crazy. You weren't paranoid. You weren't overreacting. You were sensing the truth. And now the truth is going to be laid bare. I'm seeing this person's energy, and it's dark, it's heavy, it's manipulative, and I'm not using the word devil lightly. There's a reason that came through. This person operates from a place of control. They need to be in charge. They need to have the upper hand. They need to feel like they're winning. And they're willing to do whatever it takes to maintain that sense of power, even if it means hurting you, even if it means lying to you, even if it means destroying your peace. They don't care, because to them, you're not a person. You're a pawn, you're a tool, you're something to be used for their own gratification. And that, Virgo, makes me angry. It makes me so angry on your behalf. I'm also seeing that this person has been talking about you not in a good way, not in a way that reflects growth or remorse. They've been twisting the narrative. They've been making themselves the victim. They've been spreading lies and half truths to make you look like the villain. And they're doing it because they can't handle the reality of what they did. They can't face the truth of their own behavior, so they rewrite history. They paint you as the problem. They convince themselves and anyone who will listen that you were the one who ruined things, who caused the pain, who destroyed the relationship. And Virgo, that's gaslighting. That's manipulation at its finest, and it's been working because you've been carrying the weight of their guilt. You've been questioning yourself. You've been wondering if maybe you were the problem, and all along it was them. It was always them. Let me talk about what this person has been doing recently, because what I'm seeing is active, it's current, it's happening right now. This person hasn't moved on in a healthy way. They haven't healed, they haven't grown, they haven't evolved. They're stuck in the same patterns that destroyed your relationship in the first place. And they're trying to pull you back in, not because they love you, not because they miss you, not because they want to make things right, but because they need a supply. They need someone to control. They need someone to validate their ego, and they think they can still get that from you. They think you're still vulnerable. They think you still want them. And that arrogance, that presumption, that entitlement is what pisses me off the most. I'm seeing that they've been testing the waters. They've been reaching out indirectly, a text here, a comment there, a vague social media post that they hope you'll see, a message to a mutual friend asking about you. They're trying to see if you're still hooked. They're trying to see if they still have access to you. And Virgo, I need you to be aware of this. I need you to see it for what it is. It's not love. It's not connection. It's manipulation. It's a trap. And if you fall for it, if you respond, if you give them any indication that you still care, they will pull you right back into the same cycle of toxicity that almost destroyed you. So don't take the bait. Don't respond to the breadcrumbs. Don't let them back in. You've come too far. You've healed too much. You've grown too much. And you deserve so much better. I also want to talk about why this person is still so fixated on you, because I'm seeing that they're obsessed. They can't let go. Not because they love you, but because they can't stand that you moved on. They can't stand that you're thriving. They can't stand that you're happy without them. Because in their mind, you were supposed to fall apart. You were supposed to be broken. You were supposed to be devastated. And the fact that you're not is a threat to their ego. It shows them that they're not as powerful as they thought. It shows them that they can't control you. And they hate that. So they're trying to find a way back in. Not to love you, but to break you again, because that's what they do. That's what they've always done. And Virgo, I want you to see that. I want you to understand that their interest in you isn't about you, it's about them. It's about their need for control. It's about their inability to accept that you're no longer theirs to manipulate. Now, I'm also seeing that there's been a lot of projection happening on their end. They've been accusing you of the things they're guilty of. If they're lying, they accuse you of lying. If they're cheating, they accuse you of cheating. If they're manipulative, they accuse you of being manipulative. And that's a classic move. It's a way of deflecting guilt. It's a way of making you feel like you're the problem so they don't have to face their own issues. And I know it's been working. I know you've been carrying that weight. I know you've been questioning yourself. I know you've been wondering if maybe you were the one who was wrong. But Virgo, you were never the problem. You were never the villain. You were never the one in the wrong. They projected their darkness onto you, and you absorbed it because you're a good person, because you care, because you want to believe the best in people. But it's time to see the truth. They were the problem, they are the problem, and they always will be until they do the work to change. Let me also address something that's been on your mind. I can feel it. You've been wondering if they've changed. You've been wondering if maybe they've grown, maybe they've realized their mistakes, maybe they could be different now. And Virgo, I'm going to tell you the truth. They haven't changed. I'm not seeing any real growth. I'm not seeing any real remorse. I'm not seeing any real transformation. I'm seeing the same patterns, the same games, the same manipulation. The only thing that's changed is that they've gotten better at hiding it. They've refined their tactics. They've learned to be more subtle. But underneath it all, they're still the same person, the same darkness, the same selfishness, the same need to control. And if you go back to them, if you give them another chance, you're going to experience the same pain because people don't change unless they want to change. And this person doesn't want to change. They want to keep being who they are. And who they are is someone who will hurt you without a second thought. I'm also seeing that this person has been doing things behind your back that you don't know about, things that would make you angry, things that would make you feel betrayed all over again. I'm not going to go into all the details because some of it is not mine to share, but I'll tell you this much. They've been moving in ways that are not aligned with integrity. They've been dishonest. They've been deceptive. They've been putting on a show for the people around them, pretending to be something they're not. And you've been the subject of their lies. You've been the one they blame. You've been the one they use to prop up their false narrative. And that, Virgo, is infuriating. That's not okay. And you deserve to know the truth. Now, I want to talk about what this means for you because I know this is a lot. I know this is heavy. I know this is bringing up a lot of emotions. And I want you to know that your feelings are valid. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be hurt. It's okay to be disappointed. What happened to you was wrong. How they treated you was wrong. And you have every right to feel the way you feel. But I also want you to know that you don't have to stay in those feelings. You don't have to let their toxicity continue to affect you. You can process this, you can release it, and you can move forward. Because you deserve to be free. You deserve to be at peace. You deserve to be happy. And you can have all of that, but only if you let go of the need to understand them. Only if you let go of the hope that they'll change. Only if you let go of the attachment to what could have been. I'm also seeing that there's a karmic lesson here, not just for them, but for you. For you, the lesson is about boundaries. It's about trusting your intuition. It's about recognizing red flags early and acting on them. It's about learning that you are worthy of love that doesn't hurt, that doesn't manipulate, that doesn't control. And the universe has been teaching you this lesson through this experience. And Virgo, I know it's been painful. I know you wish you didn't have to learn it this way, but the lesson is sinking in. You're getting it. And you're never going to let anyone treat you like this again. And that, Virgo, is the silver lining. That's the gift in the pain. You're becoming stronger. You're becoming wiser. You're becoming more discerning. And you're going to be able to spot someone like this from a mile away in the future. That's power. That's growth. And that's something to be proud of. I also want to talk about what's coming for this person, because the universe doesn't let people get away with this kind of behavior forever. There's a reckoning coming. I'm seeing that their karma is catching up with them. The lies are going to be exposed. The manipulation is going to be revealed. The people they've been fooling are going to see the truth. And they're going to be left alone facing the consequences of their actions. And I know that might sound like revenge, but it's not. It's justice. It's the universe balancing the scales. It's the natural consequence of treating people badly. And Virgo, you don't need to be the one to deliver that justice. You don't need to expose them. You don't need to get revenge. You just need to step back and let the universe do its thing, because it will. It always does. Now, I want to talk about your healing, because I know that's what you really need right now. You need to know that you're going to be okay. You need to know that you're going to get through this. You need to know that there's light on the other side. And there is. There's so much light. I'm seeing a future for you that is so bright, so full, so abundant. I'm seeing relationships that nourish you. I'm seeing opportunities that excite you. I'm seeing a sense of peace that you've never known before. And all of that is waiting for you on the other side of this healing. All you have to do is keep going, keep healing, keep growing, keep believing that you deserve better, because you do. You really do. So here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to take a breath, a deep, grounding breath. And as you breathe in, imagine yourself releasing this person's energy. Imagine yourself cutting the cords that still tie you to them. Imagine yourself reclaiming your power, your peace, your joy. And as you breathe out, release the anger, release the hurt, release the disappointment, release the need for closure from them. Just let it all go and trust that the universe is taking care of you. And then I want you to say these words out loud. Say them with intention. Say them with belief. Say them like they're already true. I release this person from my life. I release the hold they have on me. I reclaim my power. I reclaim my peace. I reclaim my joy. I am worthy of love that doesn't hurt. I am worthy of respect. I am worthy of honesty. I trust the universe to handle this person. I trust the universe to heal me. I am moving forward. I am free. I am whole. And I am ready for the love that is coming to me. Say that 3 times. Let it sink into your soul. Let it become your reality. And then, when you're ready, drop your comment. Type exposed. Claim it. Own it. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications, because this is just the beginning. And what's coming next is going to be even more beautiful. Blessings on your heart, Virgo, always. You are free, you are healed, you are whole. This person may be the devil in your story, but you are the one who got away, and that's something they'll never get over.